Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's Porter over here by Four Corners. I never knew the name of this park right here, but I guess it's called Mother Rest Park. And I guess they're doing it over. You guys can see what they're doing, but it's called Mother's Rest at Four Corners. But the name of the park is like Mother's Rest. All the times I've seen this park, I never knew the actual name of it, but so I guess this is how it's probably gonna look when they're done. Building a Better Boston, they always use that title, so let's see how Better Boston will be when they're done. Playground equipment, fitness area, splash pad, concrete, stadium, seating. Okay, sounds interesting. I guess we'll call this the beginning stage. It says Four Corners over there, but if you look up at the top, that's where it has the Mother's Rest at. I bet you people in this neighborhood probably don't even know the name of this park, to be honest with you. So that's, normally you could cut through here and go down to the other side. I think I'm not sure that street down there, but it takes you up to that side street. Not too sure the name of that street, but. They could have still left this. I don't know if the other side they're doing over too. Maybe I take a ride down the other side and see what they're doing down there. But there's another side to this, like the stairs that go down. But so far, that's what they're doing over here. I assume they got the other side blocked off because you wouldn't be able to get up to this point. We'll see how long it takes them to do. Hopefully, it should be done by the end of this year anyway. We'll see. All right, guys. So this is the other side of the park over here. Now, I always had a problem when they do stuff like this, when they tip the whole park and don't fix anything. It tells me that you're really not being considered for the people that may use the park. Because when you tear up this whole part down here, I'm talking about the whole section, and this section has nothing to do with that section up there, tells me that you don't have no consideration for the people in the neighborhood that may use this park or even cut through the park. Like, you could fence off the area and just have the stairs opened up, but no, that's not your issue. Your issue is to tip the whole entire park. Look, tip the whole entire park all the way down to the other side, and that falls under the mayor and the city councilors, the people that say they represent you in your district and want your vote, and they don't really want your vote. Well, they do want your vote, but they don't want to be held accountable. Look at this. Tip the whole entire park. Now, you can't tell me that you couldn't start upstairs first and then work your way down here. These two things have nothing to do with each other. all in the name of allegedly making a better whatever they're making. Not too sure what they're trying to make, but the name of the street is Claiborne Street. I couldn't think of it, but it's Claiborne. That's right over there. But back to this here. They tore up the whole entire bottom and top. Didn't even, wow. And we'll see how long it takes them to put this back together.
A local alarm, 166 Norfolk Street, Dorchester, engine 16. A local alarm, 166 Norfolk Street.
And honestly, the park didn't look that bad, you know, just looking at it. I seen parks a lot worse than this one. So they're saying they're going to improve it. We'll see how much improvement. I don't know if they asked for the community's input, because I didn't hear anything about it. But maybe they had some private meetings that we don't know about. It's very, very possible. Matter of fact, before I leave, I'll ask some of the people in the neighborhood if they knew about the plans of this park being dug up. A lot of old cast iron over there.
14 Columbia Road, Dorchester, engine 17. A medical alarm, 614 Columbia Road.
Interesting though.
Columbia Road and Stoughton Street, 1753.
Yeah, I guess they do that to keep any water from contaminating the sewage over here, if it were to come over there. You live in this neighborhood? You live around here? Did they ever discuss any meetings about doing this park over at all? Have they had any meetings about doing this park? You don't know? So they probably didn't then. Have you heard anything about doing the park over? No? So they haven't. They didn't have any meetings. Normally they pass out flyers, they, you know, send out emails, texts, and stuff like that. Have town hall meetings. They don't do that stuff. I'll ask a few more people in the neighborhood and see if they say, but, you know, usually the abutters will definitely know about it. That's another thing. But the thing is, that's the other thing we got to stop doing. We got to start having people making decisions for us. I mean, if we live in this community, and we're the majority of people that live in this community, we should have some say over what happens in our community. Don't just have some random person that got into office make a decision for a bunch of people and don't, you know, inform us what you're doing. That doesn't work. And there's too many of them. All those city councils, I'm not gonna name them because they all need to go. Every single one of them in there, just get rid of them, because none of them are good. There's not one good one in there. Just get them all out of there. Just wipe the slate clean, start over fresh, get them all out of there. They're tainted, they're bad, they've been poisoned, they've been corrupt. Just get them all out of there. No sense of even trying to save any of them. That's the way we're at now. Get rid of every single one of them. They sound good on TV and camera, but they all are just playing the okey doke game. Trust me when I tell you, I got the inside scoop on all of them. So look at this. Now, if whoever's in this district, I'm not too sure who runs this district up here, they had to know something about this taking place. And they didn't, they do now. And the question is, how are they going to prevent this from happening in the future, which they're not. They're not going to do anything. I called her, I'm not going to say her name because she's full of crap, but allegedly, she's secured. Now, you figure out who she is when I say this. She secured $4 million to fix up the streets in the city of Boston. I called her office 3 times. So a representative called back yesterday, and I asked the same question 3 times. If you secured $4 million to fix the city streets, where did the $4 million go, and what streets did you fix? The representative said there's a 3-year speed bump plan. I said, that's not the question. I said, where did you go to fix the streets? Implicating street bumps is something totally different from repairing the street. And she danced all around the question for like 20 minutes. And me and my coworker said, no, what? That's enough. We don't want to hear no more. We already know where they're at with this. So if somebody tells you they secured $4 million to fix the city streets and can't tell you one street they fixed, then that's a big problem. She goes, oh, check the website. No. I'm talking to you directly on the phone. You should be able to tell me what streets you have fixed or what streets you plan on fixing. Mainly, we named Blue Hill Ave, one of the main streets. And she said, that's an ongoing process. I said, so where are you at with the ongoing process? She had no idea. I said, wintertime's coming up in a few months. Where are you at with the fixing the Blue Hill Ave? No answer. So that told me right there that they don't even care about the people. They want your vote, and that's the end of it. So there's more on that coming up, but look at this. Now, this might take a year. It may take 2 years. We don't know, but today is September the 20... Is it the 26th or the 27th? I think it's the 27th. So today's September the 27th. I'll come back in another 4 or 5 months and see how far they gone, and see where they're at from there. Like, it shouldn't be a long process. This should be a straightforward, maybe 3 months max to do this, maybe 4 months. If it takes you more than 4 months to do this process, then you're doing it wrong. Something's not planned out. Something's not being done right. If it takes you more than 4 months to do what you're doing here, then something's definitely wrong. But next time, guys, Nez Porter. They get the sidewalk blocked off. I'm pretty sure they'll be pumping water out here because there's some kind of drainage system they're working on over. Not too sure what that is. But that retaining wall should be a little bit higher, but who am I to say that? All right, guys, catch you on the next one.